What's up, guys? Stein back with another video, and in today's video I'm talking about how you can feel good immediately, how you can feel good right away, and how you can feel this way the rest of your life. Because as we all know, everything in life comes down to how we feel, basically. Like, if we feel good, we have more confidence, we're going to do a task more effectively than if we don't feel good. We're not going to do the task as well. We're going to feel depressed, we're going to feel down. So that's why I like to look at the two sides of life. There's going to be an up, there's going to be a down, there's going to be a positive, and there's going to be a negative. So I got this from the book Awaken the Giant Within by Tony Robbins. Probably one of my favorite books of all time, if not my favorite book of all time. And there's a part in the book where it says list of ways to change how I feel, to go from pain to pleasure and feel good immediately. So I wrote basically everything there's lines here, and you can write everything that makes you feel good. Obviously this is different from person to person. This may vary, but it should be pretty much the same for everyone, because as Andy Frisella says, we're all wired the same way. We're pretty much all wired the same way. So, meaning, if you are disciplined, you're going to be happy. So, what do I mean by this? All these list of things are doing things that are going to better yourself. For example, I have on the list, wake up early. You know, it's a great habit to do every single day of your life, and you should do it regardless of whatever. You should do it every single day because it's an amazing habit to actually adapt in your life. Second thing, workout. There's nothing bad that comes from working out. I made a video on that. Literally, there's nothing bad that can come from working out. You're bettering yourself. You're making your hormones better. You're gonna need more water. So guess what? You're gonna drink more water. That's another thing on the list. Drink more water. Drink at least 1 gallon to 2 gallons of water a day. Just chug a ton of water. That's going to make you feel way better. Keep in mind, these are things to make you go from feeling bad to feeling good. For example, if you feel stressed out, my number one thing is to go to the gym. Go to the gym, go for a run. That makes you feel better almost instantly. It makes you feel better. And I remember reading a book one time that says that if you feel stressed out, I remember the book said, if you feel stressed out, put in work. It's very, very simple. Like, that was from the author. It's called The Power Playbook. And in 50 Cent's book, Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter, he said, how do I develop unwavering confidence? How do I know that I'm the best every single time? How do I have that type of confidence? 50 Cent says, by putting in the work. And Andy Frisella says, the work comes before the belief, which is true. You put in the work, you're going to believe in yourself. Then the belief, then the belief comes, because you're not going to believe in yourself right away because you haven't put in the work. But once you put in the work, you'll believe in yourself. All right, let's keep going down the list here. So eating healthy foods, that's going to make you feel good almost immediately. Like taking cold showers, it boosts your testosterone. That's going to make you feel good, especially as a man. It's going to make you feel good immediately. Doing just the small things like those are like going to be the main things that are like getting basically anything that gets you out of your comfort zone. So if you don't like cold showers, perfect, that's good for you. You don't like talking to random strangers, perfect, that's going to be on the list. You don't like to get up early, perfect, that's on the list. Like anything that makes you uncomfortable. And then guess what? Once you develop the habit of being uncomfortable, it makes it easier and easier to do this. Like for me, working out is nothing anymore because I've just been doing it so consistently for so long that it's not a difficult thing for me. But if you haven't actually been working out, you haven't been consistent with it, it's going to be very, very difficult for you to develop the habits. That's why you just need to start with small little action steps every single day that you can progress on, because no one can just flip a switch like that and do literally everything perfect in their life. There's always going to be ways you can improve, and that's the beauty of life. There's always going to be ways you can improve. There's always will be ways you can get better. There will always be ways of where you can look at situations and ask yourself, what can I do differently in this situation that I would not have, that I could have done next time. So those are ways to go from feeling bad to feeling good. It's basically anything that requires discipline, anything that requires uncomfortability. Like, this is going to make you feel good immediately. And I remember Andrew Tate in a video, he said, there is no better feeling than doing something that you did not want to do, that you really didn't want to do, and you didn't think you could do it. There's no better feeling than actually doing that, and it's 100% the truth. There's no better feeling than doing something that you know you needed to do. You did it anyways, you didn't feel like it, and guess what? And that's where the confidence comes. So that's why motivation is it's not really a thing, because once you actually put the discipline in and do the work, that's where the motivation even sparks off of you being disciplined. So really the motivation comes from being disciplined when you put in the work. It doesn't just come randomly. It can come randomly, but it's not going to be as common, not going to be as prevalent, not going to be as beneficial to you. Anything that requires discipline, anything that requires uncomfortability is going to advance your life, and it's going to make you feel good immediately. No one wants to hear this message. No one wants to listen to this video because everyone's so addicted to the margarita on the beach. Everyone wants the alcohol. Everyone wants the drugs. Whatever it is that you want, it's going to require discipline to get there, and it's going to make you feel happy. Making you feel happy is not going to be sitting on the beach drinking a margarita. People get this confused. People get this mixed up. Look at somebody's life that you actually want to live like, and ask yourself how they got there, what they did, what steps did they take, and take those exact same steps. Information these days can be very, very misleading, so you need to audit who you're listening to and really take into account, and that goes for me as well. You can listen to me, you can believe me, you can not believe me. It all goes from your intuition, what you actually think, what comes from your mind that you actually want, that you actually think will better your life, because at the end of the day, it all comes to your actions, what you've been doing. So, and this is why I look up to people who I want to be like, and ask myself what actions I need to take that they took, so I can live the life that they are living right now. Because that's the only way that you can live the life that you actually want to live. It's by doing the tasks that they did to get there, and you can do the exact same thing. It's really, really quite simple, actually. But, like I said, misinformation has guided us so far in the wrong direction that you need the right information. You need to look at people who you want to be like, and ask yourself what they're doing to how you can do exactly the same thing they are to achieve the exact same results. So, how do you feel good immediately? It's by doing the hard tasks, by doing something you don't want to do, by doing things that are uncomfortable, by doing things that require discipline. Both of these things will make you feel good immediately. They'll make you feel good by basically doing the things that are good, that are going to be good for you. It's really quite simple. You stay away from anything that's not good for you. Alcohol, drugs, bad food, bad diet, any vice, any instant gratification, pleasurable activity, you stay away from, and you do the things that are good for you. Work, making money, working on your side business, reading, journaling, working out in the gym, doing your cardio, anything that's going to benefit you. You do anything that's going to benefit you by being disciplined and being uncomfortable, as opposed to doing things that won't make you not be disciplined or uncomfortable. It's a quite simple formula, and that's exactly how you feel good at any moment. That is the video for today. Like the video, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on, and we'll see you in the next video.